What have we got in season? We've got Jersey Royals, a spring lamb, some gorgeous rhubarb, and asparagus. And today we're off to an asparagus grower, then we're going to cook some asparagus and enjoy it. Spring is the most exciting time in Britain's seasonal food calendar, and for a short season of only 8 weeks, the jewel in the crown is English asparagus.
We have a very limited season. We can only really grow it for about 6-8 weeks, from about, depending on the year, from about the 20th of April, if you're in reasonably early, until about the 20th of June or the 15th of June. Then in June, when we stop, it all grows up into fern.
Yes, that's right.
Then it photosynthesizes and puts all the energy, starts to do what a plant is all supposed to do. Put the energy back into building up all the reserves in the plant, which is the opposite way around to most plants.
Right, by stopping it, you're giving it a chance to recover and come up again next year.
Yeah,
what sort of soil have we got here?
This is very sandy soil.
And does it like that?
Yes, it does. Traditionally it came from the Mediterranean.
I walked in and I thought, well, where is it? And then you look down and you think, actually, it's everywhere. There's loads of it. Asparagus spears come up from a single crown, a foot beneath the surface of the soil. Each plant constantly sends up spears over the season. One spear can grow as much as 10 inches in one day. I used to have it on my menu, and when that 8 weeks was over, there was a massive gap, which we had to fill with something else. We had to wait till something else came along, the broad beans or something like that. But for that 8 weeks, it was on the menu every single day, and people loved it. The fact that I can't have it all the time makes me want to have it as much as I can when it is there.
Yeah, like most vegetables, they start to go off quite quickly. You'll find in asparagus that if you pick it today and eat it tonight, it'll cook in half to a quarter the time of something that's been hanging around 5, 6, 7 days. To keep your asparagus fresh for longer, store it in the fridge in a plastic bag. When you choose your spears, make sure the buds are tightly furled. You can boil it, steam it, or grill it. It's best simply cooked, and it's got an affinity for butter, eggs, lemon, and mayonnaise. I like to keep it simple. Okay, well, I've got some asparagus here which I actually picked myself this morning. I'm going to give these a quick peel, however. A lot of people don't actually bother peeling, they just cut it off and use the tips. I say what a complete waste. If you peel it, then you can actually eat it all. I think there's actually a bit of snobbery associated to just eating the tips, but what a waste of good produce. Asparagus should be the star. It shouldn't actually have to play second fiddle to anything, because it's such a treat to have it. Actually, it's a short season. Once it starts playing second fiddle to other ingredients, it loses its significance, actually. Why would you want to hide it under a pile of other vegetables? It should be the star. It deserves it, you know. It's hard work to get asparagus out onto the table. You know, it's not hugely profitable. It can't be had all year round. If the weather's not good, it doesn't grow properly. You can't keep cutting it all the time because the plant likes to be left so it can conserve energy and give you a crop the following year. In fact, it is actually a bit of a prima donna, asparagus, isn't it? You know, it just loves to be looked after and treated gently. And then when it is out, it has to be the centre of attention. Right, that's all done. The peelings, I find, you can add to a soup, providing you pass it afterwards and pass that sort of chewiness out. Right, water's always boiling. Now, you notice I haven't got a large amount. Another common mistake, people put too much in the water. By the time it then comes back to the boil, you've overcooked it. So drop your spears in. I'm going to refresh this asparagus. I like eating my asparagus cold because I think the flavour is concentrated in the cold asparagus. So when it's cooked,
I'm going to remove it into some cold running water or ice cubes if you've got it. Because if you just leave it on a tray to cool down, then it continues cooking, but the cold water keeps the colour, sets it. So even if you wanted to have it hot again, you just drop it into boiling water. Maybe another minute and they'll be ready. Fresh asparagus like this will take only 3 or 4 minutes to cook. Keep testing it with your knife. It will soften a bit, but should still feel firm. When you get British broad beans, Jersey Royals and asparagus, local seasonal vegetables that haven't travelled far, they're fresher, crispier, tastier and more vibrant. In fact, they're a joy to eat. There's no need for complicated cooking with ingredients this good. You can just let them do the showing off. A drizzle of lemon oil over that.